I hear the shofar, it sounds like someone crying, but what is it meant to add to my life? Good morning. Every morning in the month of Elul, we blow the shofar. It's meant to wake us up from spiritual slumber and get in touch with our inside. There are a lot of things we know, but not necessarily do we really know. Like, for example, King David gives us an analogy to understand God's omniscience. In Psalm 94, King David says, "He who forms the ear, can he not hear? He who fashions the eye, can he not see?" Maimonides says that King David specifically chooses the analogy of a human eye and a human ear to make it real. We know what seeing through our eyes feels like. We know what hearing through our ears feels like. Obviously, God's sight and hearing is a whole different level. But we need to mention eyes and ears to make it real for us. That's why Maimonides adds that God knows what it's like to see through a human eye and through a human ear, because in order to be able to create a tool, you have to have a sense of what that tool can do, and it would be impossible to create an eye if God could not see. In a similar way, we conclude the Shema with God is true, emet, and then we add the word v'yatziv, which means true in Aramaic. But if it's true in Hebrew, how can it not be true in Aramaic? That's the point. Hebrew is a holy tongue. We say holy things. But Aramaic was the vernacular. That was the way they spoke about the mundane in the here and now in those days. And that is what the shofar is trying to say to us. Hey, it's not just true, it's real. Like the previous Rebbe said about certain chapters of Tanya, that they are seen and felt in a whole new light when you translate them into Yiddish. So may God help us be sensitive to the sound of the shofar and know that Torah is true, it's real in our eyes, in our ears, in our daily life, in our bodies, in our streets. I dedicate a minute of Torah today to a brand new baby soldier in the army of Hashem. Mazel Tov to Rabbi Aaron Isaac and Bracha Friedman. May your son grow to Torah, Chuppah, Maasim Tovim. Have a wonderful day.